Yeah. So I just finished watching or listening to J. Cole's new release, The Fall Off, this two track too. And yeah, I am honestly left in awe. Um, for one, he just uh definitely reminded me of his skill level, um, his just his, his he's talented, and he never fails to surprise me, and I'm pretty sure others as well. Um, just starting off with like what he was writing, well, what was written before the video even started. He was talking about that he made this album, or he decided to make this album 10 years ago, which was 2016. What a great year actually. Summer 16 was lit, but and I was actually the first J Cole concert I went to ever in my life. Um, a Forest Hill Drive concert out in I think it was Virginia, but like it was at some, was it Jiffy Lube or something like that? It was some type of outdoor event, but he said he started making us 10 years ago, and he decided to make this like the work of art. His what they call it, magnus opus, whatever it's called. Um, the greatest project of his life, basically something that he couldn't do when he first started off. And I guess he's been working on this the entire time behind the scenes to make the best uh, album he could of basically of his career. Um, and you could definitely tell by just this one song, this one track alone, that he has put a lot of work into it, a lot of thought into it, and a lot of passion into it. Um, it's amazing how he approached this whole thing. Like I had to play it back like four times because the first time I was so immersed in the video that I didn't really tap into what he was really saying. I was trying to get the whole concept of the visuals, and but now that I listened to it multiple times, I kind of get exactly why he approached it that way. But yo, he just pulled a Nas. Yeah, I believe it was Nas that had a song that was that went backwards or something like that. But man, he just pretty much told his whole life story in reverse, and that was deep. It was deep, yo. Um, and I was just in amazement. Like I was in shock. Like I was in awe. You feel me? Like um, basically, I guess he talked about his death or something like that. Starting off at 60, you'll listen to it, you'll get it. But he he was at a point where he was talking about what was it? Basically like how he's gotten to the level he is at now, and what made him who he is, and what is I guess what inspired him. But it wasn't um, like motivation as far as like fame and fortune or anything like that. In the beginning, it was more of the struggle, I guess, the hunger and the stuff he went through. Because it was this one part where he said his mom turned on the cable, and his inspiration faded or something like that. The moment he opened her purse, but it was in reverse, so it means like he noticed that she didn't have no money in her bag, I guess, and and I guess she turned off the cable because of that, because she, what I'm saying, she had no money. And, what I'm saying, I guess that inspired him because he said his inspiration faded the moment he opened her purse. So it's in reverse. So that means he opened her purse and was inspired because, I guess, I don't know, I guess she ain't had no money, but did she turn off the cable or something like that? So that's how I interpreted it. But I might be wrong. I don't know, but that's how I interpreted it, and that was just deep for me. You know what I'm saying? And he talked about his dad coming back into his life and stuff like that. A bunch of traumatic situations, a bunch of you know moments where um, it would build a very strong, uh, just a very strong hunger for doing better in life. Um, so I definitely give him his flowers for this track. This is well needed. It's definitely something that we needed for sure in this generation, in this era of music, because nobody's touching your soul like this song. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of stuff is just yelling and hollering and talk about shooting and killing, and he's talking about stuff that, you know, I believe hip hop started with. You know what I'm saying? Raw emotions and, you know, culture, your way of living. You know what I'm saying? The things that, you know, some families, some individuals go through during their upbringing. My dog is in here, but yeah. So this was amazing. If y'all haven't listened to it, please listen to it. Tell me what you think in the comment section, because I think I'm going to be playing this for a couple weeks to come. You know what I'm saying? But just the whole concept of, whoops, just the whole concept of rapping in reverse, just crazy. You know, like he made it like it was easy. He did it like it was easy. You know what I'm saying? He made it like seamless. Like he just did it, yo. He did his thing on this one. Um, two thumbs up to you, J. Cole. Get your flowers, everything, bro. Keep killing it. I can't wait to hear this album that you worked on for 10 years, yo. So yeah. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.